What is up? Thank yous are in order. Why are thank yous in order? Because I have reached 651 subscribers. Thank you so much, guys. To those who have subscribed or are new to the channel, welcome. Welcome to this channel that is quite an adventure. And also, thank you to my old subscribers for sticking around in the time that they did. For those of you who are new here, I do blogs that vary. I do shorts, mostly about food, because food is good. Food is real good. I do blogs of various stuff, whether it's movies, music, TV shows, pretty much anything that I can think of. I do short films here and there. Right now I'm in the works of doing a documentary for an upcoming con that is happening next year. So, yeah, things of that nature. Yeah, that's about it. So I do, like I said, this is a variety channel. I've mostly done vlogs thus far. But either way, thank you so much for helping me get to 651 subscribers. Let's keep it coming. We got about, 400 or less than 400 more to get to 1,000. That's my goal. I know a lot of people out there will go, 1,000? What good is that? That's not enough, blah, 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 blah. When I made this channel, I made the channel with the expectation of never, most likely my channel would never reach 1 million subscribers. I knew that from the get-go. At the same time, although I never thought that I would, when I first started this journey in 2011, I started with 23 subscribers. That's it. Now, fast forward to this year, 2025, which is so about 10, so about 4 years, so about 14 years later, and 32 years old, because in 2011 I was 17 when I first started this channel. I am now up to 651 subscribers. The reason why 1,000 subscribers means so much to me is because, like any of us, we want to be proud of something. Most of all, ourselves. So I feel like if I reach 1,000 subscribers, I would be, and I know I would be very, very, very proud, because that is not an easy goal to achieve. It's a possible goal, but it's not an easy one. Now, me reaching a million subscribers, yeah, that's impossible for me, and it's most definitely not going to happen. I'm not being negative, I'm being realistic. I'm never going to reach 10,000. I'm never going to reach 50,000. I'm never going to reach 100,000. I'm never going to reach 1 million. 1,000, I can see myself getting up to 1,000. That's it. And that's all I care about, and that's what I would like. So let's keep it coming. Like I said, we have about 300 and something more before we can even reach 1,000. So keep it coming. Tell your friends, tell your family, like, subscribe, favorite, share, whatever the kids are doing it nowadays. But yes, that's what I have been doing. And that's about it. Also, check this out. So I just did this yesterday. This is for a stand that I am making. And this was one of those little crate thingies you can get from the Dollar Tree. And I took a little bit, I don't know if you can see it because the light, well, as you can see, the inside is completely different from the outside. I took a little lighter, and I burnt a little bit, not enough to burn it, just enough to leave marks, like little scorch marks. And then I took nutmeg brown paint. Nutmeg brown paint. This stuff. This stuff. Right here. This stuff. Nutmeg brown paint. And I did it. I took this and I did it all over. And with the scorching, it actually kind of gives it some depth, almost like it is wood. Like you wouldn't know unless I told you. Same thing with over here. Did the same thing with this guy. Yeah. So, yeah, and you wouldn't know. You probably be thinking I did wood stain or things like that. So, yep, there you go. Nutmeg brown. Nutmeg brown. A nice brown. I like the brown. I like the brown. Oh, yes. So the documentary, I am nearly done with it. I started in the middle and then went all the way to the end. This past weekend, I just finished the ending part, and I like it so far. Now I have to go to the beginning part. I have to now work my way backwards. So, like I said, I was in the middle and worked my way forward, starting in the middle. Now I have to go back. Have to go do the beginning. And then once that's done, I can do the finishing touches. So, yes, it is almost done. I'm actually very, very proud. So, hopefully the beginning part will be a breeze, because when I first started doing the middle part, that was like I said, I did it, but I had to go back and fix it because I truly thought I was straying away from what the whole purpose of the documentary was about. So I had to delete some stuff, I had to add some stuff, I had to rearrange some stuff, and I'm glad I did it because it actually shows more structure, organization, and it really shows more of a natural flow that leads into it. So I'm very happy I went ahead and did it, because the whole question that was bugging me was, am I going too far? Am I straying away from what the original goal of this documentary is? Am I doing too much? Also, with kids possibly being there, am I gonna be at the end of it, of the wrath of a parent? Which some people will say, well, it's a convention, and there are a lot of people dressed up in various characters that aren't exactly child approved, right? Most parents wouldn't approve of their children watching, so it wouldn't matter. But still, you don't want to cause issues over something so trivial of a documentary that you did, or a work that you did, and clearly it was like, well, this is not meant for children. Sorry you felt offended, but what do you want me to do? But I just don't, no much drama, unnecessary headaches. I didn't want that. But I am glad I went in, fixed whatever I needed to fix, and like I said, it now has a nice flow to it. More about the creativity and inspiration, how creativity can inspire inspiration, and inspiration can inspire creativity. They all go hand in hand, especially when it comes to nostalgia. So, I'm very happy with the way things went. And, so like I said, I thought everything was going to be breeze. The middle part was the breeze, leading up to the history of the corporation becoming to be, the history of this game development, this game that the game developers created, and the responses of what draws people into this game franchise. So when I had the responses, I was just like, oh, God. Because some were video recorded. Others were audio recorded. And majority of it were written responses. And I think I have a total of 30. Was it 30? Was it close to 30? Maybe at 30? I know I'm over 20, so maybe close to 30. I have to double check. But I got a lot of responses, more than expected. So I'm happy about that. But all in all, again, thank you so much, guys, for helping me reach 651 subscribers. Thank you for my old subscribers for sticking around. And thank you for the new subscribers joining this adventure with me. Let's keep it up and enjoy the ride, because even I don't know where this roller coaster is going to be, or what loop or turn it's going to take. So bear with me, because I don't know what's going on. So again, thank you, and bye.